phrase a little too lightly. But you all really are the ones that have boots on the ground. And I see Spud, and I talked to someone on yesterday when we talked about the real issues in terms of not being able to get employment after you've put your boots on the ground and after you've risked your lives. And I talked to those that have, you know, PTSDs and the lack of government care and the lack of folks caring for you the way you need to be cared for. That matters to me. And I will say this, after the song that I just heard, and after talking to Spud and someone on yesterday, this says to me that we can learn all the terms like, you know, delays in your disability claims, and we can talk about the courts that are there for you for the veterans, that kind of thing. But really, just like Spud said, you all just want your benefits. It's real simple. You've been out there, you've been serving the country, you've been serving us, and all you're asking for is to be treated with the same respect, and you want to have that same wonder and respect that others extend to you. You want it to come back. And so it's real simple to me. Just what Spud said, we just want our benefits. I want to say to you that I'm embarking on this journey to become senator and for the District 11. My name is Regina Goodwin, and our whole campaign is about the power of we. It's about, as some folks say, the celebrated and the uncelebrated. What we're trying to do is deal with the uncelebrated. We're talking about the masses. We're talking about those that make our cities work, those that make our country work. And it's not oftentimes the folks that are way up at the top, supposedly, but we're talking about building something from the ground up, a connection and information that we need to pass from person to person to person. And we're saying that that can happen on the ground level, at the grassroots level, and we can be connected to the Capitol, and we can have these distinct relationships that say we do matter, and we'll have that same energy that we had that I remember having in this city decades ago. Decades ago when families mattered and people connected to people and things were happening. And they were happening because, first of all, we knew who we were, we knew that we deserved more, and we acted on it with courage. And we want to get back to that power of we. So we're not just talking about it. We've been out here for decades, in our own way, on the ground level, doing what we can. And we have affected change, and we have affected a breakthrough, if you will, in many areas. We've affected legislation. We've helped families. We've gone into schools. We've gone into the criminal justice system. So all of these things, as we go out about our business and trying to let you all know who we are, we've been out here. This is not about a title. This is not about some great pay. I think if you all know anything about the Senate, that's not the case. The representative seat and the Senate seat pay the same thing, okay? And so this is about really a love for community and trying to do the right thing when we need to do it. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, but I can assure you that from our grassroots efforts, we've been able to go talk to the Secretary of State, the Attorney General. We've been able to affect legislation. And I know that veterans legislation matters. And how laws are implemented, that matters. And I just think that perhaps we've got to do something a little differently. And that comes from the groundswell of the people. You, me, the power of we. I haven't seen that in a long time. And we're saying just maybe we can do it this time. So I'm going to say to you, I'm going to go back and I'm going to enjoy some green beans and some chicken. And I just want you all to remember that the power of we need each and every one of your votes. We do care. We will be there. And hopefully on April 7th, you all will be ready for a breakthrough. We'll be here. Regina Goodwin, April 7th. Thank you all for your time. Mr. Hooks, thank you all. Thank you for your service.